Good evening, and welcome to the Church of the Madeleine. Christmas is a special time for us all, especially to children. This year, our special gift to you is a journey back in time, to the manger, on that very first Christmas night, when God gave us the best gift of all. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that the whole world should be enrolled. This was the first enrollment, when Quirinius was governor of Syria. So all went to be enrolled, each to his own town, and Joseph too went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth, to Judea, to the city of David that is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and family of David, to be enrolled with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. While they were there, the time came for her to have her child, and she gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Jesus, our brother, strong and good, was humbly born in a stable room, and the friendly beasts around him stood. Jesus, our brother, strong and good. The donkey, shaggy and brown, I carried his mother up hill and down. I carried her safely to the town. I said the donkey, shaggy and brown.
Joseph borrowed me for the trip. We had a long way to walk, and the lady needed to ride. You see, she was going to have a baby. She couldn't make the journey on foot. Even when I felt tired, I found the strength I needed. I had to get her there safely. I had to get the baby there, too. Finally, we arrived, but there was no room for them inside the inn. We all went to the stable together.
I said the cow, all white and red, I gave him my manger for a bed. I gave him my hay to pillow his head. I said the cow, all white and red.
It was certainly curious. In they came, the man and the lady and the donkey, all of them exhausted from traveling so far. We don't usually have people staying with us in the stable, you understand. But the town was crowded. Every stall, every room was full. It was late at night when they came, and they were ready to rest. But it wasn't long before we heard the little baby's voice. I never knew crying could sound so sweet. Of course I made room for him in the manger. It was just right for a crib. It was just right for a baby with no place else to go.
I said the dove from the rafters high, I cooed him to sleep so he would not cry. We cooed him to sleep, my mate and I. I said the dove from the rafters high.
There was a beautiful star that night, so bright the light came right inside. I noticed it just after the baby was born. The starlight spilled right down like a lantern. shining on the manger. All the animals were quiet when the baby came, watching him. And then my mate and I began to sing, softly, a little lullaby for the baby. We made it especially beautiful for the baby.
I said the sheep with the curly horn, I gave him my wool for a blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I said the sheep with the curly horn.
In the fields, the sheep huddled together to keep warm. But that night, we followed the men into town, where they went into a little stable. I went right in with them, and I saw the little baby. It was cold, even in the stable, but I have wool to spare. I gave it willingly to warm the baby. He had a fine blanket out of my coat, and when his mother smiled at me, I felt warm too.
I said the cat so soft and gray, I warmed the bay in the chilly day, for when I curl up, it's how I pray. I said the cat so soft and gray.
After all the fuss of that night was over, I came down through the hayloft to get a closer look at the baby, and then I curled up right next to him. His mother didn't mind. I could tell. That little baby was a king. They kept saying, but I knew better. That little baby was God.
Thus every beast by some good spell in the stable dark was glad to tell of the gift he gave Emmanuel. The gift he gave Emmanuel. Jesus, our brother, strong and good, was humbly born in a stable room, and the friendly beast around him stood. Jesus, our brother, strong and good.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We rejoice in the gift we are given in the humble manger on the first Christmas morning. Merry Christmas to all Magdalene parishioners and visitors.